Hi, it's Todd Cameron here. I just wanted to chat to you today about one of my pet dislikes, KPIs. KPIs with financial incentives attached to their achievement, I think, are the scourge of modern management. And I want to chat to you a little bit about why that is and what you can do to try and avoid this dysfunction in your organisations. Clearly, objectives matters and focus matters. You want to have a target, you want to be headed towards a destination, and that could be a variety of things depending on what you're trying to deliver on. But in healthcare, obviously, it's more than money, and my fundamental belief is money should be the byproduct of doing a great job and serving your patients slash customers or clients, whatever you'd like to call them, in the right manner and delivering services that they need. Pay for performance really has very little evidence base behind it. It kind of works on this foundation belief, which I think is where it begins to fall over. The foundation belief is that you're going out into the marketplace to hire the best people, and then you kind of, once you've hired them, you take this view that they're a little bit lazy and they could be incentivized to do better, and the main tool to incentivize people is a bit more money. Now, I believe that fundamental tenet is flawed, and I think that's probably an inaccurate representation of most people's needs and desires in the workplace. But let's build a little bit on that. So it says that they're a bit lazy. They're at cross purposes. Frequently in organisations, you see large organisations and people have KPIs that are disparate. They don't seem to be connected to the overall cause, and they discourage people working together. So sometimes what happens is you get people working at cross purposes. They're literally pulling away from each other, which is counter to most workplaces, of course. They're harmful to collaboration. People don't usually work together. If I help you achieve your objectives, and that means that I don't get paid for my special bonus for mine, I'm unlikely to help you. You can't pivot. Once you've made a decision and you've set, say, 12 months or 18 months worth of KPIs that you're going to pay people on, and people have decided they're banking that money and it's going to pay for the holiday, for the family or whatever, then if midway through the year you say, you know what, the strategy needs a tweak, we look like we're doing okay, but we could do a little bit better if we approach it this way, all your staff are going to say, oh yeah, that money was coming to me, I've already counted on it, you cannot pivot. So you lose flexibility, misalignment we talked about, inattention to what can't or isn't being managed. There's a lot of things people love to say in business, what isn't measured isn't managed, which is partly true. There's a lot of stuff we do that in life that is not measurable in any meaningful way, or at least the measurement may be counterproductive, right? And to say that it's all useless or has no value, I think is really missing the point. Think about all the most important relationships you have in your life. I wouldn't usually ask you how you're scoring that or how you measure your performance. It's really not a great way of looking at those sort of things. There's a disinvestment in systems and collaboration when you put aside money to pay as bonuses. What I recommend you do is you pay your people well, appropriate to the market, you give them objectives and KPIs that aren't tied to financial rewards to the individual, and that you reinvest that money that you save in creating better systems and better collaborative platforms to allow your people to do more of the stuff they excel at, which is generally going to be their creative work and inventing new ways of doing things, better ways of doing things in your organisation. Hopefully that's been useful. Share any comments or feedback in the lines below, and look forward to chatting next time. Bye.